Welcome to Set and Forget Traders, where precision meets patience. This isn't guesswork, it's strategy, structure, and the smart money's roadmap. If you're tired of chasing trades, strap in. We'll show you how to trade like the banks and not against them. If the market noise has been costing you money and peace of mind, you are in the right place. Hit the subscription button because this is where structure meets mastery. We are watching AUDUSD. This is on the 19th of June, and this is where our current position are. Remember, this is entries most probably lasting more than a month, because where we are right now, the 26th of May, the entry of the sell entry was just above here. We are seeing how many touches the price has reacted to that order level, and you just have one order level there, and you can see how the price have been reacting up to the current price level 0.647, and we had so many chances of seeing light, guys. Yeah, you can see the first time we had our sell entry there on the 26th of May. Yeah, we had a very big drop, guys. Our entry, they're not just defined by mere reaction to price, but by price reacting to order level. Price went into our next order level, and we had a buy entry there, which they had a double bottom exactly there. Price went up, came back to our order level, retested again with a very smart entry, and then price continued going up to where we have our sell. That's where the buyers took their profit, and that's where the previous wave ended. You can as well observe very keenly that entry level was used the second time to offset the previous demand orders. Price pierced down after the reaction. The first reaction was a result of buyers taking profit. That's why the price fell. The second reaction was the extra existing demand orders, they're being offset. And what happens after they have exhausted? The price dropped hugely because buyers took their profits, partially reacting 1 to 5 times at that sell order. And you can understand our sell orders provided the best type of exhaustion. Do you notice what happened after the previous fall? Do you notice that candle on the 1 hour time frame closed exactly at that sell order, and that's where the institution made their entry. How much do you think people lost on that single candle reaction? Probably much. Yeah, probably much. Probably much. You can join Set and Forget Traders, guys. We are willing to decipher and share the same precepts for you to take part in claiming for your rights as qualified people who understand the laws. The last time the price reacted at that sell order, again, you can see the price fell. So this order level has given enough orders for price to react. This is just one out of many entries, guys. So you can check all the videos that is going to be posted in line on this playlist, and you might be interested to understand success is not guesswork but understanding of those. So 600 pips on the 600 points on the last wave up to where the price currently is, and by the time the week was closing, we were expecting more lower. Let's go to GBPUSD. This is the GBPUSD chart. Sorry, AUDUSD, we didn't finish on something else. Alright, guys, so enroll to Set and Forget Traders, and you'll have access to this kind of analysis, guys? How precise is this understanding? And this is not an expert advisor. This is our sell limit order being opened, anticipating it, and the reaction of what price is showing us is that we had a very good understanding in the entire chart. If this is what you're seeing, then this is where we are from where you're seeing us from. This is AUDUSD, so let's go to GBPUSD. This day was a very crazy day on the market. If you check on the daily time frame, you can notice the price tanked. Let's zoom it in and let's have a look at it. Price tanked below, guys. Do you see where our sell entry was? And this execution is just in open eyes, guys, live in front of all our community forums. If you're not part of our community forums, you'll be intrigued to join. Yeah, price tanked really down. We didn't expect it. The Fed interest rates is tomorrow, but this day being Tuesday, the one day before the interest rates are being released, we are seeing a very crazy move, very crazy, enough to shake your wits. So if you're on the wrong side, you had a very bad day in office. Yeah, most of the people who had bad in the office are those who were buying GBPUSD while we were selling. Our entry levels, you can check on them. You can see the candles reacting to our entry levels. Yeah, look at that liquidation at the next supply level. And that's where we had the first sell, the second reaction, and the third one, which came really massively. Guys, this is how we claim for rights. You don't just go and trade and expect it without you knowing where the demand and the supply levels are. So you can see as we're placing enough, and you can see head and shoulder forming right at the structure. The head, the shoulder, and our entries are just at the precisely called out levels. Yeah, we are trying to see how the head and shoulder is formed, and we had a gist into it. So after the reaction of the price, which is more than 500 points down, price pulled back to make more entries, but the retailers might think the price was just continuing to go up. So it came next into the previous sell entry. You can see we entered at the previous because it's just a reaction of price on our sell limit orders. We had twice as much sell entries, and even the previous, this bullish candle, this huge bullish candle in the 4-hour time frame, it closed exactly at that level, meaning the sellers would have enough time to place enough orders for them to make profits out of from. And you as a retailer, you don't know what's happening, but you're just high hopes on which direction you are without regards to where you are standing at. So demand and supply analysis is helping us to understand what's happening on this. Be sure to check our weekend analysis so that you see the demand and the supply orders used to execute. So if the 4-hour candle closed exactly, guys, exactly, the daily candle on the next day on Tuesday started exactly at our sell orders. You remember the first entry of the sell on that level. So price positioned itself right and opened on Tuesday at our entry level. You won't imagine how you sleep knowing that you're in the right place at the right time with the right person and doing the right thing. Our sell entry was the entry level of the week. You might want to clap for us by liking this video, and subscribing to our channel so that we might understand how many points we are moving, and share it to your friends, and while the sun still shines. That was the best entry of this entire week, and the week is yet to end. because we're expecting the Fed interest rates tomorrow, and we're expecting the Fed interest rates, the Bank of England, to announce their rates on Thursday. So this was a big blow to the entire economy, the entire FX market. Check right at that entry how the price reacted, and in the previous entry, sell entry, how the price reacted. Yeah, we are not just teaching you how to make money, we're teaching you how to trade. This is an understanding of how to trade, not how to make money. Yeah, because we only had these order levels only, and price reacted well to it. This is 100% reward on our understanding. Yeah, we are willing, guys, to help you understand how the market has been set and how we had the upper hand in understanding the science behind the market. If you are trading GBPUSD, you might want to affirm our entry levels and your entry levels. And if you have a similar entry level with ours or close to, we will reward you with an access into our trading forum or trading rooms. Yeah, guys, you can see how you make your decision when you're planning. How this understanding allows us to plan for our entries and our exit. So next, let's check EURUSD. If you thought we were stopping at GBP and AUDUSD, you're in for it. Check out at EURUSD how the price reacted to our entry levels. This is the 15 minutes time frame, and our entry was where the sellers and the buyers agreed to end the wave. Yeah, you can check how the price is faring on. Our entry level on the 4 time frame is the most ideal entry level this week, but we're still yet to close the week. We are on Tuesday. Yeah, we only had these 2 entry levels, and if price push backs up into that entry level again, we will believe the buyers are continuing to exit. If it closes above, we are going to exit. Yeah, and wait for it to go to the next supply level. Yeah, we only trade fresh levels. Once it's exhausted, we out, and we understand where we need to take our secure positions at. Our buy limit is below there, quite hidden, and we want to take price into the next around 2,000 points down. Guys, this is the most ideal application of demand and supply. Yeah, trust our trading academy to equip you with the best understanding. Let us baptize you with our understanding so that you might complement it, or you might want to restore your understanding of the financial markets. Yeah, we understand that you have your will, we understand that you have your power of attorney, but you might want to learn from our same script of the laws of trading, demand and supply, because its application runs across all the pairs. You can see, we can go into even NZDUSD, and you can see our live trading on Tuesday. This is week 25 of 2025, guys. What a beautiful time to be alive. Yeah, that is the daily time frame of NZDUSD. Yeah, our entry standing at the top. We're believing the sellers are just playing around and pushing price lower. Yeah, but where to enter and where to exit, that's the most important cue in every trader who's participating right now on NZDUSD. You can check on the 4-hour time frame. We had a sell entry right after the buyers had closed, because we didn't react. We had planned that sell entry. Price opened and closed, and we anticipated, because you see the second candle, which was an indicator of indecision, price just tipped at the sell entry, and the next sell entry, and the next sell entry. So that's why the sellers were entering. Yeah, it was a very open signal for everyone to understand, but you had to take more caution, which your naked eyes might fail to see. But our application of demand and the supply is helping us understand that where the price closed is where the next supply level was, and price dipped. Even the next pullback, price didn't even come close to that sell entry level. Yeah, the best thing about this market is all of us have the same chance, the same time, we have the same position to decide, but failure to understand where this demand and the supply levels are hinders your application. So this is what we have versus what you have maybe in your portfolio, but our sell entry are well defined. This is the most outstanding video you'll come across from your trading coach. Yeah, our sell entry is well defined, and it provides even the base for redistribution of price before the price continues going down below. We are astonished, we are perplexed, and we are just on the second day of the week of week 25. You're more interested to see how the week ended on this analysis. Yeah, stay posted, guys, because we want to create a community where all of us enjoy these benefits. It's a community for us to become lawyers because we understood the justice of the science of the markets, price action, how it runs. And in so, we are supposed to become the lawyers safeguarding where the rights are supposed to be demanded at. And it's our dream that we align ourselves with the justice of the markets. In case we see the whipsaw, let us see what happened. Let us understand who pushed price and why did he push, and if it's rightfully them placing at the right order levels, then we agree, we settle our scores, and we agree to learn, and we live in harmony with the markets. Instead of fighting it, we will allow everything to fall under the law of the science of trading. That's what set and forget means, because you understand the laws of demand and the supply. You set your order levels and you wait for justice to meet the face of earth.